Hello, everyone. This is author, motivational speaker, and dating coach Matthew C. Horne, and I bring you a video tonight titled "The Sexually Attractive Man. Her Lust and Satisfaction Are Immediately Congruent." It's brought to you by my books, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life, in addition to How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women. They're both available at my website, www.matthewchorne.com. Get your copies. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and to continue to push me with the algorithm so I can continue to bring you these elevated messages. And let's get right to it. The sexually attractive man, her lust and satisfaction are immediately congruent. Here, I got one for you tonight. The way that this goes is that when a woman meets a man that she's extremely sexually attracted to, you give her permission to explore her lust and satisfaction and desire for you, because everything is congruent as soon as she meets you. She came out of the house on a biological level waiting to meet you. And that's why her lust and her satisfaction are congruent. They're joined. There's no interferences. When this woman meets the sexually attractive man, she's immediately thankful. She expresses her gratitude and thankfulness for having encountered you by creating an easy path to enter her. She's thankful because she doesn't have to contend with any of the world's programming that's based on her lack of attraction for most men that she meets. The world's programming tells her, make this man jump through hoops. He has to take you on a couple of dates. He has to give you time and attention so that she can develop some sort of attraction to this man. This is always her second choice. Biologically, her lust and her satisfaction is congruent because she wants to leave the house and meet the man that is the quintessential match of everything that she desires. And that's why she's thankful when she meets you. There's no hoops and there's no barriers. There's only thankfulness. And she shows her gratitude to you by creating an easy and smooth and streamlined path to enter her. She wants to meet the man that she's so biologically stimulated that the world's programming is absorbed by her biological and sexual imperative, which is the highest imperative that she's been given. So she's thankful when she meets you. And the only thing that she's looking for from you when she meets you is for you to have a perception of yourself that matches the perception that she has of you. She does not want to lose attraction to you. And that's why she's wanting you to offer an easy situation to explore the blank canvas of the sexually attractive man that you are and explore her fantasies. You're her fantasy man. But what happens when she meets this particular man, what she's looking for is for you to allow her to come to your side. The minute that you offer her something, you're disrupting her fantasy. You're disrupting the ease of the movement and the enjoyment that she has to come completely to your side. If you offer her something, then you show her that your perception of yourself does not match the perception that she had of you. She's looking for a man that knows what to do with her. She's looking for a fantasy man that's been there before, that has had beautiful women roll up on him, approach him, and him allow her to experience the satisfaction of her coming completely to his side. That is her fantasy man. And she wants the perception that you have of yourself to match the fantasy that she has with you. If you do not interfere with her, you're providing a blank canvas for her to explore her sexual fantasies with you, because you are her fantasy man. And she knows that you've been there before. So you're a complete representation of what she hoped that you are. You're not offering her anything. You're letting her tell you how attracted to you that she is. You're letting her experience the satisfaction and joy of having the involuntary red beam of lust come from her eyes and emit into your eyes. She's wanting you to not interfere with the fantasy that she perceives you to be. And that's why her lust and her satisfaction are immediately congruent. She's satisfied as soon as she meets you. All of her hoops and games are suspended because she met the man that stimulated her on the most highest imperative that she's been given by God, biological and sexual. She wants to explore you without you interfering with her satisfaction of exploring the fantasy that's in front of her. She's looking for that sexually attractive man. And if this information that I'm giving right now, this description, this reality of how women flow in the space of a sexually attractive man, if this is foreign, you have to get with me for coaching, because every man can develop himself into a man that has women offer themselves to him this way. Regardless of whatever hand that you've been dealt in life, you can develop it to a degree that women will greet you this way on a continual basis. It's there for you. So I'm not here to tell you lies and fantasies. There's going to be an amount of work that you have to do as well. There's going to be an amount of extreme discipline that you have to implement into your life to maximize every gift and talent and attribute that you've been given, and to have your love that you have for yourself and your recognition and acceptance of yourself exude in your appearance and your energy. That's what she's looking for. So this is not a fantasy that I'm selling you. This is a reality of how you can become the fantasy man and have these experiences on a regular basis. When you have these experiences on a regular basis, then your interactions with women, they come with a level of ease. They're fluid. The sexually attractive man, his experiences with women are fluid, and his dismissal of women are immediate. And let me explain that. When your experiences with women are fluid, that means you've become a man, that you've entered the realm of sex, meaning that you exude sex. Women speak to you in accordance with a sexually attractive man. They view it as disrespect if they talk to you in any other accordance other than sex, because you're her fantasy. And when you become the sexually attractive man, you have these experiences so regularly that your experiences with women become fluid. Not every woman wants you, but enough women on a regular basis desire you, and you are her fantasy. So your experiences with women become fluid, and your dismissal of women becomes immediate. It becomes immediate because you know what it's like for a woman to be extremely sexually attracted to you. And you don't just know what it's like, you know what that's like on a regular basis. So for a woman to introduce anything but lust and satisfaction to you, you immediately dismiss her because she's not a representation of the heightened experience that you've become accustomed to, because you've exerted and you've accepted and you've implemented a high level of discipline to maximize yourself so that you are a departure from the man that these women normally encounter. You are the man that gives her permission to explore her fantasies. So if a woman doesn't have the red beam of lust coming from her eyes, if she's not completely into you and suspended in her reality when she meets you, then you dismiss her. Because that woman is looking for compensation if she decides to stick around. She's looking for compensation to compensate and to make up for her lack of innate and primal desire for you. And once you have this experience enough in terms of women who desire you on a primal and sexual level, the women who do not offer you this as soon as they meet you are invisible. That's why your dismissal is immediate. It's nothing like becoming this man. It's nothing like it. There's no comparison. There's no parallel. When you become the sexually attractive man, you automatically know all sides of women, and you can immediately identify if this woman is giving you her best side of herself. So you have to become this man. That's why I'm emphasizing the coaching. This is not a fantasy realm. This is not a fantasy world. It is at the disposal of every man that's listening to me. But you have to accept the extreme level of discipline that it takes in order to become this man. And even in the midst of rejection, as a sexually attractive man, there's an ease. You're not mad at the woman for rejecting you. You're not angry at yourself or angry at the woman. There's an ease. It's okay. I'm not the man that stimulates the highest imperative that you've been given. And that's perfectly fine. There's an ease because there's enough women on a continual basis who give you an easy path to enter her. And so you're at peace in rejection. You're at ease with rejection because rejection is inevitable because not every woman owes you attraction, but rejection means that that woman immediately becomes invisible. You're not shaken. You're not swayed. She's invisible. So you keep on moving through life with ease. You can be up in a spot and a woman can reject you and she can even be disrespectful. But you're like, okay, enjoy your night. And you step off because there's an ease in the understanding of the fact that you literally don't even have to take another step. You can just pivot. And there's a woman checking you out. And it's going to happen right in the face of the woman who just rejected you. And a lot of times, that woman is more beautiful than the woman who rejected you. So you always have an ease. You always have a calm. Because women are greeting you with lust and immediate satisfaction on a regular basis. That's your foundation. That's why you dismiss women immediately who don't offer you lust and satisfaction. You have to become that man. Why come to earth and not experience this? And it's within your capabilities to experience this. That's why I'm here, to help you have this experience. Don't slack on this coaching. I'm here for you. Reach out to me. This is a real experience. And I'm very thankful for the men as I'm out in DC who watch my channel and they recognize me in person. And some of these men, we go to the same spots and we've developed relationships and I'm able to see them on a regular basis. And recently I was hanging out at the let out of one of the clubs that I go to on a regular basis. And I was hanging out with one of my brothers who watches my channel. And what I like about this gentleman is that he has a level of, satisfaction with understanding that I'm not a fraud. So he sees women offer themselves to me right in front of him. And it's a thing of confirmation that the words that I'm relaying in my videos are real. Because you can't front when you're in a vulnerable position. I'm not behind a camera when I'm out in public. I'm out in public. And he sees how women react to me. But he sees the level of discipline that I've exerted and implemented to get that level of reaction from women. So he knows this is real. And recently, we had an experience together. One particular gentleman. We were just hanging out, talking, chilling, catching up at the let out. And there was a girl, pretty little young girl, who walked up the block with another man. And as soon as she saw us together, she dropped that man off. She immediately busted a U-turn and came towards us. And, he had some talk with her. I got out the way. Then, she turned towards me. I started talking to her. And, she was expressing real interest. And this was a matter of seconds. Her mind was already made up. And then she stepped away from us both and started talking to some girls. And I looked at him. I was like, man, this girl all over the place, man. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go up the block. Let's see some more girls. And as soon as that girl saw me take a step, she went and grabbed me and said, you're not going anywhere. And I looked at my boy that knows me from the channel, my good brother. And I said, I'll see you later, man. And yeah, she rolled with me just that easily because I was a representation of her fantasy and I didn't give her any interference in terms of exploring her fantasy. I knew what to do with her. And there's layers to this. Yeah, she can have lust and she can have satisfaction, but the layer of her being completely satisfied is understanding that you know what to do with her, meaning you're not going to offer her anything outside of yourself. You're not going to get in your own way. And that's what she did. She says, you're not going anywhere. And you know how that story ends. I don't have to get explicit, but we, left Went back to my place, and we had an enjoyable night. But this thing is very real that I'm speaking of. You can become this man. This man is inside of you. But you have to unleash this man by exercising extreme discipline. You have to be very meticulous about every aspect of you. You have to take the discipline that it takes to unlock every heightened aspect of you. From the way that you view yourself, to the acceptance of your gifts and your talents and not looking at other men and envying them, to having a full level of acceptance of yourself, whatever hand that you were dealt, your gifts, talents, and abilities, your unique way that you see the world, your unique style. Everything is unique, and you unlock your uniqueness and your sexual attractiveness when you fully accept yourself, and you don't want to be anyone other than yourself. That's when you become the sexually attractive man. And the beautiful part about this is I was able to have a conversation with this young lady a couple of days after we got together. And she began to tell me everything about myself that I'm telling you about the man that you can become. She says you were very comfortable within yourself, which means, translation, I did not offer her anything. I knew I was enough. And I gave her permission to explore her fantasy. I was a blank canvas that I did not get in her way of exploring. She wanted to explore her fantasy, and I gave her permission. And she also said something very telling. She says, as soon as I saw you, I said, where the hell did he come from? That's why the conversation was not minutes, it was seconds. And as a sexy, attractive man, that's why you dismiss women immediately when they do not offer you themselves in seconds. This is not fantasy shit. This is real life. You can develop yourself into a man that a woman will desire to experience sexually within seconds. And there's many men around me at the different places I go to, and they see it happen in seconds. It rubs some men the wrong way, and some men have a healthy level of admiration because they want to unlock that side of themselves. And I'm making this video tonight so that you can unlock this side of yourself. I'm not playing around with this coaching. You all need to get with me. You did not show up to earth to have regular experiences. Why not push the boundaries of your identity and your development so you can have the most heightened experiences that you can have while you're here? That's why I'm here, to unlock your most heightened experiences. So you're either her fantasy or you're nothing at all. And you have to accept that. You should have a healthy disdain for games. You should have a healthy disdain for hoops. Because once the first hoop is introduced, there's nothing but follow-up hoops. That's why your dismissal of women has to be immediate. Because there's a healthy disdain for the hoops. Because the hoops are not a part of your world when you become the sexy, attractive man. Enter a realm where you meet enough women, they take one look at you, and you are her fantasy that she does not want you to get in the way of exploring. This is the side of the coin that is going to be the most satisfactory and the most enjoyable. Enter that world. This is a real thing. And this is how women react to you when her lust and her satisfaction are congruent. And it's beautiful because you've been there so many times. It's beautiful because she looks at you and you don't offer her anything outside of yourself. You don't frustrate her by interfering with her desire to explore her fantasy, which is you. That's when you become the sexy, attractive man. I've said enough. This has been Matthew C. Horne, author, motivational speaker, and dating coach. This brings you a video tonight talking about the sexy, attractive man and her lust and her satisfaction being congruent. They immediately become congruent because she met the sexy, attractive man. She met the departure. She doesn't have to experience the dissatisfaction of stringing this man along and hoping that she develops a semblance of attraction to him. You are not that man. You're the fucking fantasy. It's been brought to you by my books, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life. In addition to How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women. They're both available at my website, www.matthewchorne.com. Get your copies. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and to continue to push me with the algorithm so I can continue to bring you these elevated messages. And if you want me to make a custom video on a particular topic that you want me to speak on, make a donation of $50 or more to my PayPal or my Cash App that's in my video description. Leave your topic that you want me to speak on in the note feature that is on PayPal and that is on Cash App, along with your donation of $50 or more, and your video will be on my channel, Matthew C. Horne Dating, in 24 hours or less. If my video has been of value to you tonight, and your thought process have been elevated as a result of encountering my message, I want you to make a donation to my PayPal or my Cash App information that's in my video description. Just donate according to how you've been impacted. I'll never tell you what to donate. Just donate in accordance with the elevated level of message that I bring to you on a consistent basis. And if you're in need of coaching, if you have particular experiences in the dating space that you've been unable to experience, if you have certain impediments, certain roadblocks and struggles that keep you from having the most heightened experiences that you know exist with women but you haven't been able to experience, I want you to contact me for coaching. To contact me for coaching, you email me at matt@matthewchorne.com. Leave coaching at the subject matter of the email. Leave your name, your phone number, and whatever issue that you're facing in the dating space, and I'll read your email immediately, and I'll do the assessment of your struggles, and I'll come up with a solution, and I'll get right to you with the terms of the coaching. And once I introduce the terms of the coaching, then as soon as you accept the terms, we'll set the time and the date, and then the coaching will begin immediately. And I'm thankful for everyone who's been getting your coaching. I want everyone in the sound of my voice to get your coaching, because that's where breakthroughs have been happening. It's good to get this information through my videos. It's a very elevated game, I know it. But to personalize it and immediately apply it to your life and help you to experience breakthroughs, that's where the coaching comes in. That's why I want you to get in contact with me. And I'm also still looking for 5 individuals who want to take a year-long coaching journey with me. In this particular journey, you want to get multiple, at least 3 coaching calls per week. I'm going to do an immediate assessment of where you are and where you want to be ultimately in the dating space. This is going to be life coaching integrated into this as well, because you have to become a particular type of man to consistently have the outcomes that you want in life and in the dating space with women as well. So with this coaching, you'll also have around the clock 24-hour access to me as well. That's why I can only take on 5 individuals, because I only have the bandwidth considering how much of myself I'm giving to these 5 individuals. Also, we're going to meet in person, no matter where you are in the world, because I do coach men all over the world. But this is a more personalized journey that I can only take 5 people with. And the slots are filling up, but I still have available slots. And with this, you give me 1 year of your life, and your life will never be the same. Your expectations will be exceeded. I promise you that. If you think you've made improvements by watching my videos, which many of you have, imagine 1 year of personalized access to me and coaching. Your life will never be the same. If you're interested in this year-long journey worth of mentorship and coaching, I want you to reach out to me at matt@matthewchorne.com. Leave coaching or leave mentorship in the subject matter. Leave your name, your phone number, and tell me more about yourself, exactly where you are in the dating space and where you ultimately would like to land. I will do a personal assessment, and then I will call you. I will reach out to you. I won't email you. I'll call you. And then we can decipher if we're a good fit to work with one another over the course of a year. Like I said before, you give me 1 year of your life, it will never be the same. Lastly, my dating coaching community on the school platform. I want everyone under the sound of my voice to sign up. The information to sign up will be in the video description as well as pinned to the top of the comments. In this particular community, you're going to get 2 exclusive videos every week that are designated just for the community. You can give me whatever topic that you want me to speak on. I will make your custom videos within the community. in your videos that will be in the community, and they'll be archived as well. You can go back and look at them over and over again. You have a full catalog of exclusive content that is not on YouTube in my community. So you can shoot me whatever topics you want me to make videos on, and I'll put your videos up immediately within the community. It's that simple. In addition to that, we have a coaching call every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do a monologue, I introduce a particular topic, and then I speak on it. And then the individuals who are on the call within the community, they can ask me whatever questions they want to ask me and get clarity on whatever I spoke about. It's a lot of dialogue. And then the remainder of the time is for the men who are on the call in the community to introduce any topics that they want to introduce, talk about whatever they want to talk about, and get whatever breakthroughs that they are poised to experience by virtue of us taking an hour. You have 1 hour's worth of direct access to me every week within the community. There's no offering like this out there. So to sign up for the community, in every Zoom call on Monday at 8 p.m., they're archived within the community. So you have a full catalog that you can catch up on in terms of exclusive content that's for the community, as well as every Zoom call where I go deep into the game on these Zoom calls. Every Zoom call is archived. So you can catch up and then you can get on the calls just like that. Everyone in the community is able to talk to me for 1 hour every week, nothing like it. So in order to sign up for my Matthew C. Horne Dating Community on the school platform, the link to sign up will be in the video description as well as pinned to the top of the comments. And that's all I have for you tonight. I've enjoyed spending some time with you, and just please remember, the sexually attractive men, women greet them with immediate lust and satisfaction because you are a departure from the men that they normally have to encounter. You have to have a healthy disdain for women who do not greet you with lust and desire and satisfaction. But you know the difference once you become the sexually attractive man, and that's why your dismissals are immediate. If rejection comes, there's an ease with it because there's a woman that all you have to do is pivot and turn towards that's more beautiful, probably younger, more gorgeous, that's completely receptive to you because there's a red beam of lust emitting from her eyes. When you become the sexually attractive man, it's a game of recognition. You're not offering a woman a goddamn thing outside of yourself. And you regularly experience women who view you as the offering. And as a sexually attractive man, you do not get in her way. You are the blank canvas that she's been given full permission to explore. And she's extremely and completely satisfied with your presence. I'll see you all soon.